Through 6 powerful lessons rooted in Stoic philosophy, psychological principles, and human nature, I'll show you how to turn rejection into your greatest opportunity. These lessons will teach you to face rejection with grace and help you rise stronger, wiser, and more unshakable than ever. Rejection evokes strong emotions, doesn't it? That sinking feeling in your chest, the sting of being deemed inadequate, and the urge to doubt yourself. But listen closely, warrior. Rejection is not an end. It's a new beginning. It's a slammed door that pushes you toward the path you were meant to take. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That's what rejection does. It clears the path for growth, strength, and transformation. Before we begin, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, Warrior, as every man seeking to master his emotions and rise above the chaos needs guidance. Let's dive in. 1. Pay no attention to them. Rejection often reflects the rejector, not you. When you focus on someone who dismisses or disrespects you, you give them power over your thoughts and feelings. Picture this: a man shouts insults at Socrates in the marketplace. Socrates simply walks past, unbothered. Asked about it later, he says, "It is not my task to concern myself with the ignorance of others." So, why seek validation from someone who clearly doesn't value you? It's human nature to desire acceptance, but a Stoic man knows that his worth is not defined by others' opinions. Focusing on someone who rejects you only reinforces their sense of superiority. This psychological truth shows that chasing their approval leads to a loss of respect. Instead, adopt indifference. By ignoring their dismissal, you reclaim your power and shift the dynamic in your favor. High-value women respect men who respect themselves. Creating an air of mystery and self-respect through indifference is not arrogance, it's strength. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So, why waste your thoughts on those who don't see your worth? Focus on your purpose and growth. Rejection only holds power over those who give it importance. The Stoic man is not that man. 2. Stay emotionally neutral. Rejection triggers deep emotions, anger, sadness, frustration. But unchecked emotions become our greatest adversaries. Consider a man who responds to rejection with rage or tears. Does he appear powerful? No, he seems weak, overwhelmed by feelings. Epictetus warned us that it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The Stoic man chooses emotional neutrality, for true strength emerges in calmness. Humans are biologically wired to react emotionally, and rejection feels like a threat to our ego. Women in particular are attuned to emotional responses and often test men not out of malice, but to gauge resilience. If you crumble, you confirm their doubts. If you remain stoic, you challenge their assumptions. When faced with rejection, take a deep breath, acknowledge the rising emotion, and let it pass. Don't suppress it, but don't let it control you either. Consider the philosopher King Marcus Aurelius, who faced betrayal yet maintained his composure. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Recognizing this brings strength. Embracing emotional neutrality projects strength and confidence, prompting others to reconsider their judgments. People are drawn to those who remain unshaken, especially high-value women, who respect men that navigate emotional turbulence with control. This doesn't mean you lack feelings, it means you are in command. Neutrality is your armor, shielding you from rejection and allowing you to stand tall amidst challenges. Remember, emotions are fleeting, but your response defines you. Stay neutral and grounded, revealing the unshakable core of a man who embodies Stoicism. There is no greater strength than self-mastery. Next, show them they are wrong. Rejection often conveys the unspoken message that you are not good enough. But is that true, or is it simply their failure to recognize your worth? The Stoic man doesn't wallow in self-pity or waste energy convincing others. He demonstrates his value through action. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be." This principle applies to rejection. You don't need to tell them they were wrong. you need to show them. Humans are biologically drawn to those who improve and succeed. When someone rejects you, they often expect you to crumble and chase their approval like a beggar. But a stoic man is no beggar. He focuses on self-improvement, turning rejection into fuel for growth. As you achieve more and refine yourself, you compel them to question their judgment. High-value women respect men who rise above rejection and use it as a stepping stone to greatness. Consider Epictetus, born into slavery, yet becoming one of history's most respected philosophers. He faced countless rejections but persevered, elevating himself through wisdom and resilience. His life exemplifies that rejection only holds power if you allow it. When rejection occurs, don't waste time questioning your worth. Let your accomplishments speak for themselves. Rising above their expectations sends a clear message that they were wrong to reject you. When they witness your strength, growth, and success, the tables will turn. Let your life be the evidence they cannot ignore. Finally, respond with silence. The instinctive reaction to rejection is often to argue, plead, or demand explanations. But silence can be the most powerful response of all. Silence speaks volumes and is a weapon few men know how to wield. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, taught that it's better to trip with your feet than with your tongue. In other words, restraint in speech often prevents greater harm. Silence creates an uncomfortable void, forcing the other person to fill it with their own thoughts and doubts. Psychologically, people expect a reaction to rejection, anger, sadness, or desperation. When you respond with silence, you disrupt their expectations, leaving them unsettled. This is a fundamental principle of human nature. People are intrigued and unnerved by what they cannot predict or control. Women, in particular, are often drawn to mystery and strength, both of which silence embodies. Consider Marcus Aurelius, surrounded by betrayal and political intrigue. Did he lash out at his enemies? No, he chose restraint, focusing on his duties and inner peace. His silence became a shield, protecting his dignity and power. When you remain silent after rejection, you project confidence and control, showing that their words or actions do not define you. This silence is not passive, it is a deliberate act of self-respect. By refusing to engage, you assert that you are above petty arguments and validation-seeking behavior. High-value women recognize this as a sign of emotional strength. They see a man who values his time and energy too much to waste it on those who dismiss him. Warrior, silence is your ally. It allows you to maintain your dignity while planting seeds of doubt in those who rejected you. Let your silence echo louder than words. In the absence of your reaction, they will begin to question themselves. As they grapple with their uncertainty, you will remain unshaken, the epitome of stoic strength. Take lessons from rejection. It's not a wall but a mirror, revealing something about ourselves if we have the courage to look closely. Too often, men see rejection as a final judgment on their worth. A stoic man knows better. He understands that every rejection offers a lesson, a hidden opportunity for growth. As Seneca once said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Rejection tests our resolve and sharpens our understanding. Did you approach the situation with arrogance? Did you fail to recognize the other person's perspective? Or were you simply dealing with someone unable to appreciate your value? These are the questions a stoic man dares to ask himself, knowing that self-reflection leads to mastery. Consider Marcus Aurelius, who faced constant opposition during his reign as emperor. Did he shrink away or blame others? No. He examined his own thoughts and actions to find areas for improvement. His writings and meditations reveal a man who saw every challenge as a chance to refine his character. Rejection is a test designed to help you become stronger and wiser. So when rejection comes, ask not, "Why me?" but "What can I learn from this?" This mindset transforms rejection into a powerful tool for self-improvement. High-value women are drawn to men who embrace growth and rise above failure with grace. Let rejection be your teacher, guiding you to elevate yourself. Be polite, but keep your distance. Rejection does not give anyone the right to disrespect you. A stoic man does not respond to disrespect with anger. Instead, he chooses dignity and politeness in the face of rejection is a sign of strength. When someone rejects you, be courteous, offer a simple acknowledgement and nothing more. This politeness is for your benefit, demonstrating that you are in control of your emotions and that their decision does not define you. However, politeness does not mean proximity. Maintain your distance. After rejection, this principle highlights that scarcity creates value. By removing yourself from their orbit, you force them to confront the void left by your absence. High-value women notice a man who knows when to walk away. When you combine politeness with distance, you send a powerful message. You are a man of value who respects himself too much to linger where you are not wanted. This is reverse psychology in its purest form. By stepping away gracefully, you leave a lasting impression that may cause them to question their decision. Regardless of their response, what matters is that you remain unshaken. A stoic man who turns every rejection into an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Rejection, my warrior, is not a loss. It's an invitation to rise above mediocrity and claim your rightful place as a man of strength and wisdom. Through silence, restraint, self-reflection, and unwavering dignity, you can transform every no into an opportunity for growth. Remember Seneca's words, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Rejection is your proving ground. Let their doubt motivate you and their dismissal become your opportunity to shine. Whether you're single or married, the lessons of Stoicism remind us that rejection is never personal. It's an opportunity to refine ourselves, elevate our worth, and command respect without demanding it. Now, it's your turn to take action. Leave a comment below saying, "Challenge accepted," if you're ready to face rejection and transform it into power. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss a lesson on living life with strength and wisdom. Warrior, the path is clear. Step forward with purpose and let rejection forge the man you were always meant to be.